Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to Stranger Things. This is season 2, episode 3. And again, if you're new to the channel, I always throw this out there before everyone we do that this is a rewatch for me. I did binge the entire series somewhere between after season 3 and season 4 started. But it's been a while. And as you know, if you've been watching for any length of time, this basically feels like a first time watch for me. However, there was something that happened at the end of episode 2 that jogged the old memory, so I'm looking forward to the run we take on this season.
The little rock started shaking in the cage. Hey, look, this is a first time watch for me. I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to meet whatever the hell was in that trash can.
Yeah, so
Mew Mews.
Same boat as Mason Quinn, but I binged this right when it originally came out. So I don't think it took me more than 2 days. So it was one of those, I'm going to stay home all day Saturday and get it out of the way. But look, I've been absolutely loving this rewatch with the answer. A lot of stuff I remember. A lot of stuff feels brand new to me, so it's been really exciting. But as with Mason Quinn, the old garbage can find that I remember. Looking forward to see what this episode brings.
All right, without further ado, then let's go! What's he got in the trap?
Slimer.
Oh, it's in the bag.
Misty, how was it?
Oh, that's candy.
What's wrong with you? Nothing. Did something happen? No. No. Are you constipated again? You're acting weird.
I am not acting weird.
Oh. Wow.
Rigged a trap with a motor to make it look like I caught a ghost, just like the movie.
The laughs. Oh my God.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, he's got the sliding door for his room.
Oh.
All you had to do was stay still for 1 minute. 1 minute. Sorry, Yertle.
Yertle?
Temporary eviction, buddy.
Yertle the turtle. What in the hell? Yeah, you can't trust him with Yertle.
What were you doing in my trash? You hungry?
Oh, look at 3 months. Oh, man, even old school, huh? Oh, chocolate. That's always good for animals, isn't it?
Eat. Too hot? Sorry about that, little guy.
Yeah.
Not good for his skin.
Well, Yertle likes it.
You're pretty cute, you know that? I'm glad I found you. D'Artagnan. I'm gonna call you D'Artagnan.
Do Gremlins come out around this time about feeding stuff after midnight or whatever?
God, was Gremlins 82?
Too late, I think, if you feed them too late.
If you got
get them
wet.
wet. And then if you get them
Well,
wet.
no. Yeah, you can't feed them after midnight. You can't get them wet. I'm just wondering what year it came out.
That's what I would, yeah.
What's the interesting thing about don't feed them after midnight, they never specified what time in the morning you could start feeding them again.
That's true.
Well, yeah, it's always after midnight. Yeah, it's probably not a good thing to keep that. He should have probably taken it out. Just ended it.
This, not sure what this is, but it creeps me out.
Exactly.
Some kind of extraterrestrial slug.
Yeah.
Oh, she's watching. Shit. I didn't know that she actually saw Hopper this early.
I think the snow would give away some tracks.
She could, with her mind, just brush it over.
Well, and Hopper would see that the box didn't have any snow on it. Here we go. Hey, where'd you get that hat and jacket from? Are they still with us?
Rise and shine.
She had to do what she had to do to survive, Quinn. Hopper understands that.
I'm just gonna have to enjoy this triple-decker Eggo extravaganza on my own.
It's like, knows how to get to your heart. Wow. Reese's Pieces. Hershey Kisses.
Good, right? I don't know. You know the great thing about it? It's only 8,000 calories. You want me to go check on him? I know that you miss him, all right? But it's too dangerous. You're the last thing he needs right now.
Oh, that's kind of harsh.
No.
And not just in that head of yours. You're going to see him in real life.
Well, that's promising.
On day 800,
No.
friends, don't lie.
Oh!
Yeah, we're looking.
Aha! Found him.
Well, of course Bob finds him.
Can you take Will to school today? I cannot be late again.
He's staying over now. I can take him.
Will you make sure he gets in okay?
Yeah, of course. What do you say, big guy? You want to go for a ride in the Bobmobile?
He plays it like dad like stuff up so well. It's great.
The Bobmobile.
I am on a curiosity voyage, and I need my paddles to travel. These books.
At a time.
Are you shitting me?
Excuse me?
Mr. Henderson,
I need my paddles.
The music.
I will share with you the warmth of a summer.
I need my paddles for my voyage.
I was a little younger than you, standing in line for the Ferris wheel at the Rowan County Fair. Suddenly, I feel this fat white glove tap me on the shoulder. I spin around, and there he is, Mr. Baldo. Hey, kiddo, would you like a balloon? Well, I fell asleep, and just like always, Mr. Baldo came to me. Only this time, I didn't run. This time, I stood my ground. I just looked at Mr. Baldo and his stupid face, and I said, "Go away."
Stupid face.
He was gone. Never saw him again. Easy peasy, right?
Easy peasy.
Yeah, we'll see how that works for Will.
Some other kid drowned at the quarry. He thought it was Will because his body was super decomposed.
Oh, that's the story?
That's the story. No.
It's not a joke, right? It's public knowledge. You can ask anybody except Will because he is really sensitive about it. All right?
Okay.
Hate to bring you into this, Mad Max.
The case of Phineas Gage is one of the great medical curiosities of all time. Phineas was a railroad worker in 1848 who had a nightmarish accident. A large iron rod was driven completely.
Whoa.
Oof.
So much so that friends that knew him started referring to him as no longer Gage. At the time, this was known as the American crowbar case, though it wasn't a crowbar. Although it wasn't a crowbar, it was a rod. It changed our view of the human brain and its relationship to human behavior. The rod showed Gage's brain. Dustin.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
104? 104.
Focus.
Focus.
And Gage became indecisive. That and dare repeat here.
That's not good to bring it into school. Just saying.
It was getting dark.
I mean, it was really dark.
Call flashlights, you dipshit.
You dipshits. Whose house is that?
Or is that Hawkins' lab?
Chief, where you going? You want us to go back out there?
Why's he got to kick the door?
Bunch of goofs he works with. Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do you do as a kid that age for like 10, 12 hours?
No.
Hopper's gone. I mean,
Well, can only watch The Price is Right so many times. Well, she was watching All My Children the other day.
that's with only having like 4 channels.
No kidding. Remember when we got cable, I thought we'd have so much to watch. Not really.
So, what do you think? It's a work in progress, you know. It's takes a little imagination, but once we fix it up, it's gonna be nice. Real nice.
Real nice.
Oh.
Ooh. Original master recording of Dark Side of the Moon.
All right, this is music.
It is a pretty good tune.
Got it. 42nd Street got a big gym. Get to work. Shooting son of a gun.
You'd have to have the 80s cleaning montage, right, Oak?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're cleaning up a ship. Sometimes it's a house.
I'm in Slam. Yeah, I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street.
That's an old fridge. Holy crap.
Well, this is Granddad's place.
Well,
those bad men aren't going to find you. All right? I'm not way the hell out of here. I'll take some precautions. There's going to be a couple ground rules.
Oh, here we go.
Rule number
Rules.
1, always keep the curtains drawn. Rule number 2,
oh, she's breaking all the rules.
if you hear my secret knock, and rule number 3, don't ever go out alone, especially not in the daylight. I call them the don't be stupid rules.
Not stupid.
Oh,
What a soundtrack to have.
she's almost got that Terminator look.
She's had it before. Oh, I have a rivalry here.
Harrington, right? I heard you used to run this school. Hey, maybe you should just shut up and play the game.
King Steve. Oh, between the legs.
I remember dancing and spilling some punch. You got mad at me because I was drunk, and then you took me home.
No, yeah, see, that's where your mind gets a little bit fuzzy. That was your other boyfriend. That was Jonathan.
Oh, your other boyfriend.
Dude, we need you, man. That douchebag's killing us. Let's go.
All right.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Oh, can't say it.
And he was in your trash.
Foraging for food. You want to hold him? No.
No, God, no.
What is he?
My question exactly. At first, I thought he was some type of pollywog.
Pollywog?
It's another word for tadpole. Tadpole's the larval stage for toad.
I know what a
And the Agenomira Andrea. One's from India, one's from South America. So how did one end up in my trash?
Maybe some scientists brought it here and it escaped? Do you guys see that? It looks like something's moving inside of it.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, doesn't like the light.
If he's not a pollywog or a reptile, then I've discovered a new species.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what I was going to say, is that something that Will coughed up.
And the sound of it, he recognizes it.
We gotta show him to Mr. Clark. No, what if he steals my discovery?
He's not gonna steal your discovery.
You know, I'm thinking about calling it Dustonius polywogus.
Dustonius.
You know, when I become rich and famous for this one day, don't come calling back to me saying, oh my God, Dustin, I'm so sorry for...
You so much. Not just you. Everything that comes with you. Your family, your boys. And I hope it's not wishful thinking, but I kind of feel like I'm breaking through with
Oh, yeah.
With Will, I don't know. I feel like we're connecting.
Yeah, well, he saw one look at that creature, and your whole speech about the nightmares kind of went out the window.
Who were they? Were they the Zimmerman brothers again?
I don't know. They were wearing masks or sort of makeup, and maybe they're right age.
Kill them. I kill them.
That's what I love about you. You punch back. I was never really one to put up a fight. I struggled a lot like Will when I was a kid.
Yeah, but then you persevered and made the Notre
It's the
Dame
ones
football
like us
squad.
that don't punch back, that people really take advantage of, you know?
5 foot nothing, 100 nothing.
I don't know why they do that.
They look for the easy targets.
I get to date Joyce Byers. Huh. See, it all works out in the end, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Till she breaks your heart and goes to Hopper, because they talk
answer. Come on,
They
really?
talk about 5th and 6th grade, smoking between periods.
I keep things nice and quiet for you. And you keep your shit out of my town. That is the deal. I have done my part. Now you do yours.
And a boy, Hopper.
Yeah, he was upset. I mean, he's really upset.
But Pib and some Pringles?
No, that's not a Pib. That's a tab.
Tab.
You need to cut yourself some slack, okay? Well, people say stupid things when they're wasted. Things they don't mean.
Well, not always.
All this time, I've been trying so hard to pretend like everything's fine, but it's not. I feel like there's this, I don't know, like this
Other person.
the El Camino in the background. It's another Rickyism there, folks. I know it's an El Camino.
Doesn't that make you mad?
Mad?
Yeah, that those people who did this, who ruined so many lives, they just get away with it.
People responsible for this? Their dad.
Do you really?
Well, some of them are.
What are you thinking?
Do you want to skip fourth period?
Well, I mean, twist my arm.
It's so sad if I thought it was a disappointment to her. Because she didn't live very long after that, you see.
Oh,
wow.
damn.
I do wish she lived long enough for me to remember calling her mother. I think it would be so sweet to say mother.
Do I have a mother?
Yeah, of course you have a mother. You couldn't really be born without one.
Where is she?
She's not around anymore.
Oh, Hopper.
Father died 4 days afterwards from fever, too. Left me an orphan, and folks were at their wits' end, so Mrs. Thomas sent to me.
Well,
What book is he reading to?
Well, I don't know.
And then, as soon as my fate.
I don't know if it's something that Al can maybe relate to, is why she's reading her that. Oh.
Where is school?
School? It's about a mile that way, at least. Where are your parents?
Gone.
Look, Mommy, look.
Oh.
Interesting.
For a minute there, I thought Hopper was telling his story, but then obviously he was reading
Yeah.
the book. But
No, you got to
No,
put it in the.
yeah, you got to put in a little adapter thing.
It's blue. I think it's right.
Just thinking maybe tonight we could.
So you hit T to zoom in, and W zooms back out. See? Easy peasy. Watch it, zombie boy. Trick or treat, freak.
Bye!
Oh.
Oh, there it is, just like the drawing.
That's what she's going to get. Nowadays, you just take a picture on your cell phone.
Oh, now it's showing up in the real world and the camera's able to catch it.
What's inside. Now, this very well may change your perception of the world.
Consider my interest piqued.
All right, first, let's just clarify that this is my discovery.
Sign this NDA.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Clark. It was just a stupid prank.
The hell are you doing?
Stop. We need to go.
Mike.
Now. Right now!
Poor Mr. Clark in this.
He's always there for the boys, though.
Screw it. A little shit can skate home. And don't call her that.
What?
Sister. She's not my sister.
Yeah, gosh, I don't remember any of their relationship.
Maybe they're real. Maybe Will can somehow see into the upside down.
So that would be...
Dart is from the upside down.
Well, then get rid of Dart, like I said.
But even if he is, it doesn't automatically mean that he's bad.
That's like saying just because someone's from the Death Star doesn't make them bad.
We have a bond.
He trusts you.
Yes, I promised that I would take care of you.
Oh.
Guys, what's going on? Come on.
She gonna pick the lock? Not a girl. She had a life before Hawkins.
That's right.
Don't hurt him.
Only if he attacks. Just open it already.
Look at how big he is already.
Yeah.
Oh!
He's got legs.
Oh, where'd he go? What was that? Dart! What? You let him escape!
Why did you attack him?
Come on!
Don't hurt him! Don't you hurt him!
Oh.
Like, what? I love Dustin, but what more do you need to frickin' tell the guy?
Yeah, my Walkman broke. Anyway, we should go.
Bummer.
It's a really big test.
Yeah. Bye, Miss Wheeler.
Bye. It's good to see you.
Miss Wheeler's hair went from like more 70s to like more 80s in this one.
Yeah.
Well, she finally got the memo.
Hello, Marcia speaking. Hello?
Hello? Miss Holland. Hi, it's
Oh, is she doing this?
but I can't tell you here on the phone. Meet me tomorrow, Forest Hills Park, 9 a.m.
Of course they're listening.
Don't call me back here. It's dangerous.
Nancy, what is this?
Then why'd you even call from... You knew they were... You knew they tapped your house and everything, and you still made the phone call.
I mean, you'd think they'd want this data.
You remember that Russian girl Murray was going on about the other day? Yeah, well, now I'm thinking he's not so crazy after all.
Stay where you are. Do not move.
Whoa!
Got them solid front and rear axles. A lot of traction.
Make them like that anymore unless you get a Jeep. Ineos Grenadier, I think.
Well, there's
Well, she knows. Well, she used to ride on the back, right? Yeah, the bike.
The boys are going to freak out if they see 11. This is going to be wild.
Well, Mike will be like, I've always known.
East is clear. Let's sign of dart. Where'd you go, you little bastard?
Oh, they were right.
Come on! Just call his name out. No, go that way. No!
Well, got to be pretty good odds she bumps into one of them.
South is clear. Lucas?
Excuse me. For study hall. Bye. Nothing here, man.
Where are you, you little bastard? Well, find whatever you can.
Yep.
Just loved how it's sprouted legs right in the.
Get out! What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you in here?
I'm looking for Dart.
This is the boys' room.
Yes, sir.
So you should go home.
Oh, jeez, Mike.
Oh.
She was in our party a long time ago. She moved away, okay?
She was a mage? Well, what could you do, like magic tricks or something?
Well,
I could be your Zoomer.
That's not even a real thing.
It could be. See? Zoomer.
Mind-blowing.
No, you're impressed. Oh, no,
So then you bet it's kind of impressive.
I think if I spent like all day practicing again.
shit, no. His heart belongs to you, Al.
Marty, come on, just stop.
It's a simple question. Right hand or what?
if you would have been there like 5 seconds earlier.
Oh.
I don't know. It was just like a magnet or something pulling on my board. I know that sounds crazy.
Run! Run! Ha!
Come on, come on,
This
come
close.
Well, no, Mike will never cheat on her. So they'll be done so.
Huh, you know what? What? I just saw him leave for the day. Maybe AV was canceled? What? Would you like me to...
Everybody's driving real aggressive this episode.
The old Pinto, a lot of horsepower there.
The old one wheel wonder.
Poor camera guy. Come here, you little bastard.
Oh, he's bigger.
Oh,
In the bathroom, by Mr. Salerno's. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh.
They gave me total Ghostbusters with Dan Aykroyd and Venkman. Oh, it's a disgusting little bugger, isn't he?
He's back in the upside down.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus, this is dangerous if he's running out like that outside.
Yeah.
You know I won't hurt you. Stay low. Keep quiet.
Where's Dart?
Oh. I didn't run.
There you go, Will.
This time, I stood my ground.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. This is a little bit different, Bob. You're a little out of your element, Bob. Like a kid that wanders in halfway through a movie.
Look at that thing.
So go away. Go away!
Go away! Away!
Oh, shit.
Easy peasy.
Just like that.
Oh, wow. What an episode.
Oh, easy peasy, huh? I mean, I get it, you know. I get it with Bob, you know, he's trying to do the right thing, but it's like, I'm pretty sure Joyce didn't fill him in on every little thing that has happened to Will and the family. Well, yeah, and obviously she couldn't. I mean, there is no way she could. But just this whole episode, like I said, Dustin, I love you. Don't keep that thing around. What is wrong with you? Oh, I discovered a new species. No, that's not the way to look at it. I mean, and it's been a minute since I watched Gremlins, but I'm thinking this took a little bit of liberty from Gremlins as far as like feeding it, because we saw like something was trying to burst out and ended up being legs. And yeah, I love how they did make it seem like it could easily be some sort of a tadpole. Only it stays out of the water, hates the sunlight, hates any temperature, but yet loves nougat, which I don't know many animals that can really eat chocolate. I know dogs you're not supposed to give chocolate, so that was really interesting. But come on, Dustin, you can't just keep hiding that thing. And then a little heartbreaking there too at the end with, and it's Max just trying to get in. She obviously knows that like Lucas and Dustin like her. But maybe it's because she likes Mike because Mike doesn't like her. And then obviously Elle walked into that situation. It's like, dude, it's like, Elle, come on. You know he only has his heart for you. So hopefully that gets squared away. But a really good episode, once again, from top to bottom. Gave us a little cleaning montage, a classic 80s, montage where they cleaned up his granddad's old place and set some ground rules. And so that was nice getting some more. Like I think I asked for it even on the last episode. I was like, I hope we get some more backstory. And we did, and including the rules, to which then she decided to break all three of them. Yep. Walked right out, and like she said, I am not stupid. And so her then going out and getting the swing to go around, like that, you shouldn't really be drawing attention to yourself, Elle, but I don't know if she quite understands that, so to speak, because she was used to obviously hanging out with Mike and Will and Lucas and Dustin.
It's been a year she's been in that cabin.
And like you said, I don't know if it'll make the cut, but like you said, I couldn't imagine an 11-year-old, or how old she is at this time, just trying to stay in the house for 11 to 12 years. Like there's
11 to 12 hours
or
a day.
hours.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, hours a day. And like you said, only 4 channels. You can only play so many board games.
And she knows Mike and everybody is right there.
She's right there, and she knows she tried to talk to Mike once before, and fortunately, like came up just short. But hopefully, she's not too heartbroken over this and realizes that Mike still does need her, because as we saw at the end of the episode, whatever that was that Will kept on seeing in the underneath world, infected him. Upside down world. Inverted world. That's what I should say. And so then it infected him again. I mean, and it was funny. I was going to ask, when we first saw Dart, did it look somewhat like what he had been coughing up, like maybe smaller earlier on? And I'm assuming that's what he did, because we saw him cough up at least 2 or 3 times. Because we saw last episode, final episode, and I think we saw the first episode, he coughed up 1. So that was within that time frame. That was 2. Who knows how many more he could have coughed up, because maybe Dart is just one of many. Maybe that's what's maybe doing stuff to the pumpkins, that the bunch of darts are running around eating on the pumpkins and chewing them up half to whatever, and then they turn to mush after that. Because if they like nougat, I'm sure they're going to like, fresh beans, fresh pumpkins. I mean, all that stuff is good, and animals like it. I mean, my dog loves pumpkin puree. I mean, come on.
Spoiled.
But, and I did love, Bob, though, trying to relate with Baldo. I mean, because what I do love about Bob's character is he is that, like, goofball dad that we've all known, and, like, with the jokes. And so, like, Sean is really leaning into it, and it works great. But the Baldo story is like, yeah, that would be a classic, trying to resonate a story with nightmares with a child, whether they're yours or not. And he's like, I just try to say, go away. But unbeknownst to Bob, he doesn't know the full story. So as much as he tried to help, which was greatly appreciated and what you should do for any child, it doesn't work in this situation, unfortunately. And then, Paul Reiser and Hopper. Oh my God. And I love Paul Reiser. He's a great comedian. Love him in all of his sitcoms. I know you don't like him for
other movies he's been in where he's always a greaseball.
He wasn't that much of a greaseball well, we can't talk about that one too much, but the other one, yes. The other one, I mean, it's pretty much out there, which was perfect because like you don't expect that from him. And so it's the same with having him here and having him be the
Basically
slime ball.
the same guy as what he's in another movie.
And it's great because it works because if you've seen him for the bulk of his career, a comedian, so when he does, same with Modine, like last season, I've known him for always being like the good guy and the good dad. So when you see him in this role, it just works on a higher level. So I'm really curious and interested now to see what they're trying to cover up. We saw last episode them changing the batteries on like the satellite thing on the upside down world. And now what is causing all this chaos that keeps moving out and taking care of all the crops? And he's like, don't worry, Hopper. You'll think of something.
You'll come up with some lie.
Oh my God. And now apparently Nancy is going to tell Barbara's parents what's been going on. And she knew she was at the house right when they were tapping everything. And that way, this way, in case Elle ever comes back, because she's dangerous. She's a threat. Oh, yes, we believe in our government, is what Mike's dad said. So she should have known that was going to be tapped. So now wherever they go, they're going to show up. So I'm wondering if she's doing that I don't know, that Barb's parents then will get taken and then whatever. So I'm very curious in how that's going to play out because what was your end game here? Because I don't think Barb's parents are still going to believe a word, and they're going to be like, okay, now you're even crazier than that Joyce down the street with Will and all this other stuff. So I am definitely intrigued, and what another really good episode. I can't wait for more.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the big event that kind of rattled my brain a little bit that reminded me about this was seeing Dart at the end of the last episode with Dustin. That being said, this whole episode felt brand new. Again, Oak, I don't know about you, but I don't remember them chasing Dart.
I remember some of the Dart stuff, but everything else as far as Elle leaving the cabin.
Yeah.
Will, running, and then to the cliffhanger they left us on where whatever the thing in the upside down kind of.
Okay, see, I didn't remember that happening.
I did. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember that either. Yeah. So basically, the only thing I remember from this.
That seems like a pretty big thing to happen, though. Going back in the well.
It's wild. But again, we've talked about this. Look, man, people are like, well, you've seen it before. I binged it in one day in 2017.
Yep.
So we're talking about 8 years ago, and
we've got like 1.2K videos on the channel.
It's not even that. Look, regardless of how much content we do on the channel, it's just a show you watched once, and it was a once through. That's the thing I will say about season 1 and season 2. These aren't shows that I've gone back and watched, a million times. I'm more of like, if I see a good movie on that I know I like, I'll sit and watch it. But like it's a
to start a series.
It's a much different time commitment to rewatch a series, especially when, and again, we've talked about this a little bit when we were doing season 1, is, before this, Netflix had Orange is the New Black, and they had maybe 1 or 2 of their originals, but this is when Netflix really started dropping a lot of really cool originals. So you watched this and you were like done, and it's not like I'm going to go back and watch it over and over and over again. So much of this stuff, again, 8 years old, feels very, very fresh. And I'm going through it like kind of knowing, but so much of it feels like a first-time watch.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was such a treat with this episode, seeing how everybody is reacting to what's going on, the interaction between the characters. Again, like with Nancy, you kind of touched on it. Look, I think she's in a tough spot where she's like, what am I going to do? Carry this guilt around my whole life, watch Barb's parents, completely ruin themselves financially chasing after their daughter who's gone. As far as she knows, we pretty much got the confirmation there. So yeah, I mean, Nancy's in that weird spot, and with Jonathan and with Steve and with the dynamic there, it's like she needs both of their friendships in some way, because they are sort of providing different things. Jonathan is on one hand kind of leaning into, we should let her parents know, or we should solve this. And because I think the experience that Jonathan had with, seeing the upside down and everything, and where Steve's being a lot more pragmatic. I mean, like, look, This is an organization higher than anything we've seen in the government. If they want us gone, we can be gone. And we saw that they had the woman who was the assassin who could just take people out.
You know what's really interesting and again, some folks might be, oh, you've seen it before, but honestly, I got no reason to bullshit here. I just don't remember. And now I'm asking questions. Like I find myself asking questions as if it is a first time watch. Like I don't remember, like they made it clear that, they showed earlier on, the dad, oh yeah, we're real patriots here. We'll keep it top secret. The family was home when they were bugging their phones and everything. And the fact that Nancy tells Barb's mom, like, we can't talk about it over the phone. It's dangerous, but meet me here at this time.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, if you know that people might be listening and that's why you don't want to talk about something over the phone, you wouldn't explicitly say over the phone, I can't talk about it. You wouldn't even call her. Or you'd be like, hey, let's catch up for lunch or something and then talk about it there. You wouldn't say like, hey, it's too dangerous to talk about it on the phone. Let's meet up here.
Especially since they've gone there for dinner before.
Right. And if you're under the assumption you're under the assumption that somebody's wiretapping it. So I'm like, I don't remember what happens here. So I remember there's a few vague things with Barb and how this goes moving forward that I have some vague memory of. But as far as this, I was like, wait, why would she say that over the phone?
Yeah. And again, I really liked that we're seeing the tough spot that both Hopper and Elle are in. And man, it's like, I didn't remember if Elle was going to actually see Mike in this episode. I didn't remember if they were going to meet up or if they weren't, or what they were going to see. But then, once Max was doing the skateboard in the gym, then I think I kind of remembered what she might see. But again, when you're doing a rewatch, like you said, Oak, so many details that you miss. But it's interesting with our group. Like in the first season, the boys got kind of splintered for some different reasons, and now it's kind of happening again where Dustin was always kind of the glue holding everybody together, and now he's the one kind of going rogue a little bit with Dart. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out, and with Mike and Max. Look, I don't think there's anything romantic, at least again, I'm trying to remember, that Mike has with Max. I think it's just you're not going to replace 11 in our group, I think is kind of the vibe. And Max is just new to the town and just wants to make friends. She likes hanging out with these guys at first. She thought they were a little weird, but now she's having fun, and obviously she saw something like that. She's going to be intrigued.
I was going to say, because the first one is where, the first season, Mike was kind of, moving away from the group because of Elle, and now it seemed like at the beginning of this season it was maybe going to be Dustin and Lucas kind of moving away because they're both trying to hang out with Max, themselves, and so then it's leaving Will and Mike by the side. I mean, look at last episode. He's like, "No, you guys be fine. We're bored. I'm bored anyways. I'll take Will home." So that was an intriguing part of it as well.
And the other question that I had was that I was really surprised, and I don't know if Hopper's doing it to try to protect Elle and make her think that everything is fine, but to me, there was two big lies in this episode by Hopper. One was an outright lie, and one was kind of omission, like we talked about, where Hopper hasn't brought up anything about the pumpkins and the slime and all that. He knows exactly what that is. And to me, if you wanted to kind of keep Elle, be like, look, it's still not safe. This stuff is, happening, and there's just the parts of the Upside Down are maybe seeping into the real world, and maybe he can't make that conclusion yet, but it would at least be something. On the flip side, would that cause Elle to want to go and fight it again and put herself in danger? And then the other big lie was the one about Elle's mom. Elle's mom is still alive. We saw Hopper and Joyce go visit her.
But she's not in a good mental state.
She's in that state.
I don't know how. I don't know how Elle would take that.
Well, that's the thing. And from Hopper's standpoint, what's he going to do? Is he going to bring Elle to this woman who thinks she lost her daughter however many years ago and then reunite them? What kind of things is that going to cause? So Hopper's in a tough spot, and I don't want to say he's forced to lie to her, but Friends don't lie.
And
You
then
know,
that's
friends don't break promises, and
you
that's
know,
been a huge.
And he broke a promise last episode, and obviously we saw Friends Don't Lie, and he's lied a couple times. So,
But yeah, so again, a fantastic episode, folks. This show is just so damn good, and I do remember 2 major things that I think happen in this season. But beyond that,
What are they?
Everything's a wash. And look, it feels like it feels like the
Feels
first time.
like
Hey, careful now, we'll get a copyright. Careful.
I said
careful.
time instead of time.
Like they're gonna know. But anyways,
They
nonetheless,
will.
thank you guys so much for taking this
You can
journey
do
with
the
us. Thank you for making Answer watch this for the first time. I'm glad Oak and I get to do a rewatch.
Yeah. Do you want me? It almost felt like a wrap up there.
Oh no, I was kicking it off to you. That was my
Kicking it off by wrapping up. I was about to go we know you all enjoyed
felt
it.
like a wrap up. Well, no, I mean, and it's interesting because normally when we do, if you're just catching first time reactions here on the channel with Stranger Things, normally what we do after a film or a TV show is we kind of each take our turns talking about it, and sometimes we'll, a point of contention will come up, or we'll kind of take a break from each doing our individual thing, and we'll bounce it around amongst the group. But with this one, having Mason, Quinn, and I both seen it before and Answer not, of course we'll let Andrew go first, but I think we're bouncing things back and forth a little bit more, so it's not like it's, you and I are kind of openly discussing things, and it feels a little bit more organic that way, because I'm sitting here wondering, how much of this shit do you remember?
Right, and I'm thinking the
he's
same
looking
with
over
you.
at me like, do you remember this shit?
You remember Al going through the school? No.
Like, I don't remember. Yeah, so it's kind of like we're bouncing stuff off. And again, there's some things I did remember. Like, look, when I wasn't sure if it was season 2 or season 3 that we got Billy, so when we saw him roll up, I was like, fuck yeah, Billy, the brother. But
to that point, Oak, I don't remember Billy and Max's relationship. I don't know why they're in town. I don't know why they have that friction. I don't remember any of it.
Yeah, a lot of it's sketchy. And again, it's weird because I feel like if I saw a movie along this many years ago and I was really into it, I could kind of recall more.
Well, the thing is with this too is
8
since there's so
episodes,
many
all an
years
hour
in between
long.
when they came out too, you could always just go back and binge. Well, hey, I know this Saturday season 2 is dropping. Well, I'm gonna Friday, I'm gonna watch season 1, or even watch a quick refresher.
And I don't think, gosh, I got to be honest, I don't think Diamond Dave and I, when we did season 4 here for the channel, I don't think we didn't go back and do like rewatches. We may have watched like one of the like kind of the catch-up videos, but the catch-up videos are going to basically give you the big things that happen
that you're gonna worry
that you're
about.
kind of remembering.
Yeah, because I know when you guys were doing that, I think when you started that, I'm starting to remember now. I think that's when I binged all the seasons.
Just to try to...
And then I binged season 4 as well. So like everything was all at once.
Yeah, but look, it was a good episode, a great episode. I mean, you're seeing Bob trying to connect a little bit more with the family. He's all about Joyce, and it's funny because it's like it's very reflective of things in real life. Sometimes people, like, you have crushes in high school or whatever, and whether it's 5 years after high school or 20 years after high school, there's always like, oh, I had this thing for you in high school. This was 2003 we only dated for a couple months, but there was a girl that was from a school a few miles away that I had a huge crush on, like my freshman, sophomore year in high school, when I was still pretty nerdy, I guess. It's like I'm having my own, like...
How'd you know her from another school without any kind of social media? Like, how did you know
just
somebody
through
from
like
another
sports
school?
and stuff?
Oh,
It was
okay.
Fox Valley Lutheran.
Okay.
So the high school I grew up at, or Little Chute in Fox Valley Lutheran, they're 2 miles away on Northland
Yeah, see,
Avenue.
where I grew up, the schools are so much further apart,
Yeah.
and you would have no way of knowing who was in
We would
other
meet other
schools.
people like at our jobs. That's how we.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you growing up in Chilton, probably Hilbert, New Holstein,
that's how
everybody
we
around.
met those people.
So with Little Chute, where I grew up, there was a bunch of different high schools all within, 3-4 miles of each other. So Little Chute, Kimberly, Kaukauna, Fox Valley Lutheran, Freedom, everybody. If you were into sports and you went to opposing teams' games, you kind of knew kids from other schools. But in any regard, had a crush on her, like, freshman, sophomore year. And then like when we were like 23, we dated for a little while. And there was still like this, like, oh man, like can't believe I'm going on
pick her up in my Letterman jacket.
going on a date with this girl. I had a crush
I get to
on in high
date
school.
Joyce Byers.
So yeah, that's kind of what it was like, and it's weird. So it's relatable, and I think there's plenty of people like that where maybe you don't date in high school and then 10 years later, and there's a weirdness about it, like.
It's like you know that person, but you're still going to go and do a first date. You have shared experiences.
In fact, my sisters and her husband, the same class, went to preschool, grade school, and high school together. Never dated, nothing.
Yeah.
And then like after, a couple years after they were both done with college, went on a date. And
good friends of mine. They're the same core group of friends with my oldest brother. And then, while they're in college is when they finally started.
Yeah. So it's kind of fun watching Bob
together ever since.
Be excited about his high school crush, but he's almost a little like over the top with it, but it's sweet.
It's for entertainment.
It's sweet, and he's a very easy to like guy. But so the Bob story was cool. Again, Nancy, I'm a little like, I shouldn't be calling Barb's parents.
Do you think she's made, and again, I don't remember Oak, and I don't know if you do, but do you think she's like trying to force Hawkins Laboratory's hand into telling Barb's parents what happened?
I don't like it's so weird. Just fully transparent.
Then if you make that prediction and then you get it right, they're gonna be like,
that's the thing. Is like, I don't want to make.
You should let me make those.
I want to talk about things. So here's the thing I want to do. Maybe moving forward in the next few seasons, I want to talk about the things I have questions about, but I don't want to make predictions because, Answer, you bring up a very good point. If I predict something that people will be like, dude, like you can't make predictions. Yeah. You've seen it already.
Because then you can put it in my head,
like,
and then it's
and where do I draw the line between I'm going to make a prediction? Because if I remember 10% of this stuff, well, I only make predictions about stuff I don't remember. So all I'm going to do is I'm not going to say I think this is what's going to happen. I'm just going to question like.
Do you think that was Nancy's intention?
I don't remember why Nancy's making phone calls when she knows the phones are being tapped. Like, I don't remember why, and it makes me question it. I'm not going to hypothesize further. I'm just going to say I don't remember this. But again, another really fun episode, and it's. I got to be honest. Like, I know Answer's having a fun time and stuff. He's like, "Come on!" And there's so much more
that you were probably doing the same stuff.
But there's so much more for him to experience. So as we get further into this is going to be more and more fun. But for me, it's almost, I think I'm having more fun the second time around.
Yeah.
Just because I'm trying, do I remember this? Do I not remember this? Fuck, I don't remember that happening. Like, holy shit, oh, that's right. So many, it's tickling all the senses.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
That's an answer.
So, and again, we know this, or at least we shouldn't say we know, but we're hoping this is reaching some new audiences, some Stranger Things fans who haven't, checked out some Bad Medicine content before. And so there's some things that we say, like rakins, raccoons, we say wrong if we brought that up.
El Camino.
El Camino. There's a show called The Trailer Park Boys. If you haven't seen it, there's one of the main characters, Ricky.
It's on Netflix.
Ricky is very regularly gets common sayings and word pronunciations wrong. Mason Quinn and I, huge fans of the show. So if you hear us saying something wrong or saying wrong, just ask. That's probably our purpose.
Well, there you go. There you have it. Look. We know you all enjoyed it. These two enjoyed it. They're re-enjoying it. I'm enjoying it now. Cannot wait for the next one. Everyone around. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
Yeah. Hey, speed limit 20. Slow down there.
When children are present. Jesus Christ. That's awesome. That was really her. They're like, all right, come in hot. She's like, got it.
Yep.
Dustin! What's going on? Where's Will? The field. Will!
Oh, okay, so now we get to see his state that he's in.
Will! Sweetie, wake up! It's Mom! Will!
Oh, shit.
Will, wake up!
God, 11 has to sense that.
Will, please, wake up, please.
Yeah, Max, this is what you're getting yourself into with these guys.
Oh, wow, what an intro. And again, folks, if you're playing perhaps a game of some kind, maybe a drinking game kind, every time I might say, I don't remember that happening. Go ahead.
You think it's true sight?
What's true sight?
It's nothing.
She saw it. She's a part of it now.
Was on the field and then it all just went blank and then you were there. I need you to tell me the truth. I am.
He's telling you his truth.
This shape, I saw it on the videotape from Halloween night. It's the same shape as your drawing.
It's here.
What does it want? I don't know. Came for me. And I tried. I tried to make it go away.
Oh, he is crushing this.
I will never, ever let anything bad happen to you ever again. Whatever's going on in you, we're gonna fix it. I will fix it. I promise. I'm here.
Boy, did they own that scene.
Jeez. Again, I know I said it before, but kudos to those casting directors for finding these kids.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's past 515. Ah.
What a shot.
Dad waiting up on the porch.
Oh, I thought she was going to walk through the tripwire on purpose and just set it off.
Oh, we are not.
You lie!
I don't lie. I protect and I feed and I teach. And all I ask of you is that you follow 3 simple rules. 3 rules. And you know what? You can't even do that! You're grounded.
Oh,
what's the difference?
What's the difference?
And no TV for a week.
Oh, boy.
Let go. A month.
No.
I'm in control now.
To no TV at all.
No!
You have got to understand that there are consequences to your actions.
You are like Papa!
Oh!
You'll go back in the lab? One phone call, I can make that happen.
I hate you!
Oh.
Hey! Open this!
Whoa.
Better grow up! Grow the hell up!
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Hopper, you on it or is not gonna do anything?
Boy, 2 back-to-back.
And that's the thing too, is like Hopper's trying to protect her, but he has to also realize that she was locked in a lab 24/7.
This is no different.
And you're doing nothing different for her other than her being out in a cabin.
Mom?
Yeah.
And having TV.
Yeah, I mean, granted, she's not being forced to do the tests, but she's still isolated.
Yeah. It's still everything she hates.
Did you see your mom?
No, she was sleeping. I left a note.
You don't have to do this, you know.
Stop saying that.
I do not remember what is happening here.
Neither do I. Okay, so
me neither.
We can agree on that.
There, all 3 of us agree.
He's still not there? Did he get any of my messages from yesterday? Did you? No, I need Hopper.
Yeah, not those other goofs you have working there.
Are you feeling, sleepyhead? Any better? Same as last night, still weird? Yeah. Here, let me see.
Oh,
way cold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run you an ice bath and it'll warm you up and hopefully get you feeling better. How's that sound?
95.
It's pretty.
It's not good. Would that be death if
I
you were
don't
at
know.
95?
I don't know what the temperature is. Yeah.
For breakfast, your favorite.
Ugh. Dustin, bad idea.
Eating
I
it.
gotta go to school, but I'll be back soon. Sound good?
All right. What kind of shape is our team going to be in here?
What the hell's going on?
What do you think? We're looking for Dart.
Jeez!
Whoa! Just wow!
After I drew the short straw. Real convenient.
You stink.
Hi, Max.
Oh, jeez.
Where's Will?
He'll be here.
Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna help?
Well, he's already got Dart back at home, guys.
Yep. He's got to pretend.
Expose a bacterium to a toxic chemical, and it will flee or deploy some other defense mechanism. We're very much the same. When we encounter danger, our hearts start pounding.
Gosh, the dialogues with Mr. Clark are always so cool how they work in.
These are the signs of the physical and emotional state.
Now
he's got a dart inside of him because it doesn't want the warm water.
What is it? It's too hot.
I can cool it down a little bit, baby, but we gotta get your body temp back up.
No,
Oh.
he likes it cold.
Okay. You know, she can just pull all those nails right out and then...
I want this place cleaned up by the time I get back, and then maybe I'll consider fixing the TV. You hear me?
Almost. He was about to break down a little bit there.
Well, I think she can.
Joyce Byers has called 8 times already this morning. 8 times. For my sake, please deal with her.
Just take it to the limit.
Push it to the limit.
Or push it to the limit.
The Scarface.
Scarface.
You afraid the coach is gonna bench you now that I'm here? Huh?
Charge.
Has travel, too.
You're moving your feet. Plant them next time. Draw a charge.
Oh. Well, at least he helped him. Oh, remember those showers in school?
Jonathan and the princess skipped yesterday still haven't shown, but that must just be a coincidence, right?
Oh, God, just...
This guy.
I know. Just give them time.
They seem like they're so much fun, but they could be very dangerous. Ah.
That guy. There.
What?
He just talked to himself.
He works for Hawkins. Saw him before in the work van.
I think we should go.
It's Duck, Duck, Goose, not Duck, Duck, Gray Duck to our friends in Minnesota.
Piss off with Duck, Duck, Gray Duck. There's no such thing as a gray duck. I don't know. Maybe there is. I don't know. We're not duck experts here, people.
We're not zoologists.
There's got to be a better word for bird experts than zoologists.
Aviary expert? I don't know. Either way, these guys are in it.
Trouble with your car, miss? I can give you 2 a lift if you like.
No.
Your members only jacket.
You sure you don't need that ride?
Oh my God. Can't believe my car didn't start.
Amazing. It's almost like the wires were clipped.
I don't think they're old memories at all. They're now memories happening all at once now.
Can you describe these now memories?
It's hard to explain. I know it's hard.
You know who might be able to help, Hopper?
They're growing and spreading, killing. The memories.
Like from Hawkins' lab?
And the pumpkins.
Pumpkins, beans, sprouts.
Sorry. No, it's okay, sweetie.
Hopper, you know what you have to do. You know who you need. You know who you need to call.
You've reached the Byers. We're sorry we missed.
Remember putting a quarter in and getting an answering machine and it steals your quarter because you got the answering machine?
Yep. It's the worst.
Folks, with a payphone, if nobody answered, you got your quarter back.
Will heard him in the Upside Down. I don't know how yet, but he's got to be connected to all this. He's got to be. And if we find Dart, maybe we can solve this thing. Maybe we can help Will.
Yeah, so you're going to have to give up Dart. Sorry, Dustin. Who do you care about more?
Answers.
Sorry, Dart's not good.
Answer's hot.
It's not a good thing. She going to figure out how to just plug it in? Oh, he yanked it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I thought he just unplugged it. I didn't know he yanked it and it wrecked the cord.
Well, the good news is she can fix all this in a couple of seconds.
She really wants to.
She's not
Dude, a Potter wizard. She can't make it all go back to like not broken though.
Well, but she can lift up the bookshelf and other heavy stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying she can't go reparo and like all of a sudden everything's fixed, you know? We're Potter fans.
I thought she was just gonna sweep it under the rug and then just pull the rug over. Oh, uh-oh. What's that? Oh, just storage.
Oh, is she gonna?
She find that box that says, did it say
Vietnam?
Sarah on it?
Yeah, Sarah. That's what it was. Hawkins Lab.
No idea what we're in for here, folks.
Why is that?
Because I don't remember.
Hey! Hey! Let us out of here!
Hey, there's Dr. Scummy.
Mistakes have been made, yes.
Mistakes.
Yes.
You killed Barbara.
Abundant mistakes, but the men involved with those mistakes, the ones responsible for what happened to your brother and Miss Holland's death, they're gone. They're gone, and for better for worse, I'm the schmuck they brought in to make things better.
What was that?
I know, it's too quick.
We're gonna have to go back.
Brought you an audience today. Hope you don't mind. More the merrier, sir. I'd call it one hell of a mistake. Wouldn't you?
Oh, they just keep burning it. It keeps coming back.
You see why I have to stop the truth from spreading too. Just same as those weeds there. By whatever means necessary. So, we understand each other now, don't we?
Yeah, you'll torch us if we talk.
I did.
Well, stop spreading anything like weeds. We don't want that to spread, just like anything else.
I didn't remember the approach that they're taking, and I'm shocked rewatching that they're being like as forward, like, hey, yeah, we'll show you.
Yep.
Well, because they already know pretty much everything, so that's why they can show them.
The fact that
they just
bring them down into the lab.
Because they also wanted to show them how dangerous it would be if more people were to find out.
Yeah.
These black lines, see?
What?
They're all connected.
They connect.
And you know who's going to have to look at it, right, Hopper? My prediction is Mike's going to come over and see it as Elle's there helping. It's like a puzzle.
It's very much like a puzzle.
Like what Elle was doing in the cabin. She was doing a puzzle.
Remember he was saying it was spreading and
Killing. So they were killing.
Killing from the Hawkins lab.
Vines.
So what they're burning on inside there doesn't necessarily mean they're killing, because it's spreading on the outside.
Yeah.
There are just things we can't tell you, all right? For your own safety.
My own safety?
Yes.
Hawkins lab.
What? No.
Did you keep secrets from Elle?
She was the secret.
Yeah.
Okay, that was just different.
Yeah.
You know what? Forget it, okay? I don't want to be in your stupid party anyway. I'm out. Have a nice life.
Oh, have a nice life. That was a serious burn in the 80s.
You still stink, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Why was he talking to you?
It's just been a stupid class assignment.
Then why are you so upset?
I'm not.
He causing you trouble?
Why do you care?
Because, Max, you're a piece of shit, but we're family now.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Is that there's certain type of people in this world that you stay away from. And that kid, Max, that kid is one of them. You stay away from him, you hear me? Stay away.
Jesus Christ.
that Billy, he's a real... Odd that he was warming up to Steve like that. A little bit.
Well, then he turned his shower off.
Oh, yeah.
Well, obviously Billy knows more than what he's letting on to all of us, the audience. There's something with Max that's going on.
A lot of detective work going on here in this episode.
Mm-hmm. She's going to find stuff. You know, I'm not going to say anything.
Oh boy, more lies.
Yep.
Oh.
No, he never did that blindfolded. You're getting your scenes mixed up. It's Van Damme, Bloodsport.
I'll take a drink, folks, because I don't remember this part. Man, I'm really surprised that she doesn't know something's up when Will's connecting like that.
3 to the right, 4 to the left, 450.
Holy shit.
Mama! Mama! Mama!
More lies, more secrets.
Hello? Will? Mrs. Byers?
Hey,
Is Will here?
you know, now's not a really good time.
Is he okay?
You know, he's just not feeling well. He's laying down, so I'll tell him to stop by, okay?
It's about the shadow monster, isn't it?
Yeah, he told me about him.
We all have to talk together.
I don't get that. Why they just
have a nice day.
Oh, off. Other than the woman that was taking everyone out, I wanted him to go next. Oh yeah!
Magic.
Fire right up! Huh? Must have reconnected the battery.
It's magic how that works at Hawkins Lab.
Oh, we got all the tools.
Yeah.
Fix anything you need, fix them.
What did she? Oh, Nancy.
Oh, it was all a ploy.
The men involved with those mistakes, the ones responsible for what happened to your brother and Miss Holland's death.
They wouldn't have checked her purse, though.
They're idiots.
Your brother and Miss Holland's death.
I mean, probably
They're gone.
84, maybe not. It's not like now
wanna
where
do
you
this?
just instinctive to take a cell phone.
Let's burn that lab to the ground.
All right. Again.
That's burning those proverbial weeds and vines.
Come again soon.
Hey, Dusty.
Hi. Hey, Mom.
Everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Dirk, gotta talk to you, buddy, about my friend Will. I think.
What did I say, you moron? And I love you, Dustin, but what?
Said it. Easy there, Oak.
Great. Knew it.
Only cost him his cat. Why do you find that funny?
Because it's wild. Like that, I remember. Like that's what I'm laughing about. Like the thing turned into ate the cat. Oh, I remember this. Hopper digging a crater. This one,
Squelching is never good.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Is it fighting back? Oh, it's just the ooze popping up.
That
pass.
Hard pass.
There's the tunnel that Will was seeing.
Yep. Upside down. Gosh, what an episode. You know, I never noticed that this show did that with the sounds afterwards. I thought that was just a Mike Flanagan
I don't
thing.
think they did this.
No,
in
there's
parts of the first season.
They just here and there they've done it. They haven't.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Dustin, you're officially on my shit list.
Answer called it.
Answer
It's something you don't know what it is. You don't keep it.
and feeding it.
I guess the reason
Burn
I was
it.
laughing
Send it to
is 'cause
hell.
Look,
especially as me, I fucking love cats.
Yeah, you thought
Get
it was
rid of it.
hilarious.
well,
God.
okay, just in the intro, like you guys know.
I know why you're laughing. I
Any
know
TV
you wouldn't
show
want
or
that
film
part.
where an animal, you've seen stuff on our channel. You'd rather see the people get taken out than the
Yes.
animals.
That's why we understand
one of
John
the
Wick
things
so
that I
well.
remembered as soon as we saw the polywalk, I'm like, oh yeah. Then Mom's like, oh, they muse the cat. I'm like, oh yeah. It eats the cat. And so when the answer in the previous episode was, it's not good. It's not good. I'm like, and then when they showed it eating the cat, I guess, if you want a raw reaction, you got one. I guess my reaction normally, you're like, why are you smiling?
Well, as soon as I saw the trails of blood and I couldn't find Meow,
I was like, yeah,
I knew that's what was going to
We have
happen.
to have a word for, we have oak tuition and quin stinks. We need to find a nice...
Well, answerisms is like the way I say things sometimes, but like how Dustin's a dipshit.
Answer rhythm, like the algorithm.
Like the algorithm. But I was so hoping I'd be wrong, but why did Dustin?
It grew fast.
It grew immaculately fast.
Like what, 2-3 days?
Oh, I just give it a little nougat here or there, and then
a little nougat.
It's a superfood.
He's cute. Oh, look at him. He hates the light, but I said it from the get go, and it's basically his gremlin. But all right. Other things that happened this episode, other than me, like. All right, Dustin, you have a long ways back, all right, to get in my good graces.
I guess
and like I said, I love him, especially from the first season. He was the glue. Now he's gonna tear it all apart.
And that thing ain't little either
No,
anymore.
how's he gonna deal with
How's he gonna deal with
Well,
that?
trust me, it ain't gonna trust you for shit now. Hey, as we saw with Elle with Hopper, like you can trust in Hopper. You can talk big and try and be mean to her, but at the end of the day, she can just go like this, and there goes an arm, a neck, a back, whatever. She threw a chair. Well, out of respect out of Hopper and appreciation, she only threw a couch into him and pushed
the
out
book and slid the
and pushed over the bookshelf. Yeah. But we saw him almost break down and then be like a father that would be like, I'm sorry things got away last night. He was about to, and like it seemed like he was playing with his bracelet, and then just said, you know what? Clean this mess up, and we'll talk about the TV, which then led her to seeing the box. That then led her to seeing that another lie has been told, that that her mother is still alive. I was going to say alive and well, but not really, because we saw like she
alive but not well,
not well at all because of what her past and what she all done. But then all of a sudden it seemed like as she was being that, she like snapped right out of it and was like, Jane. And like mom, and like then right as they touched, she disappeared. So it's like, oh no, and like obviously you feel for Elle or Jane because she's seen all these families. She's seen the mother with the daughter, even the last episode. She's seen all this, but has never had it. Only had Papa, who was Papa. He was an evil bastard, and rightfully so. You got rid of him the last season. So I just feel for her because it's like now she's gonna start learning these things, and it's kind of a sticky situation, right? Because Hopper, he lied to her, but it's. In his defense, he's trying to protect her at any means necessary, try to make sure, nothing bad happens to her. But like we said, you're still keeping her in this cell like she was in that lab for how many years? And he keeps saying soon, but when is soon coming?
It's been a year.
She said day 300, and then day 365. What next? Day 500, 600, 700, 900? And so it's really wearing on her, and you only can watch so much TV. You can only do so much radio and like cleaning up and stuff. But
even a normal person, like let's forget about Elle's abilities and powers and things she can see. Any normal person, you try to do that to. Look, I'm surprised she made it a year.
But what's worse on top of that is dealing with the powers is that she was in a lab being experimented on to use the powers, and now she's free, but you're right back in that 10 by 10 cell pretty much. So it's hopefully it gets better for her. And then obviously Steve and Nancy, being a little smart. See, I was wondering what they bought at Radio Shack, and I went back when we were discussing the last episode, and I was looking at frame by frame because my initial theory was that they were going to buy a new telephone that wasn't tapped. and use that.
Yeah.
But
okay.
But I'm sure there's bugs everywhere else, so they still would have been tapped. But I was just like, well, then what'd they get at Radio Shack? So I love that they kept you in the dark.
It's a good.
Yeah.
It's a good
I love
theory.
that they kept you in the dark until right at the end that she was recording it. But like you said, I don't know if we make the cut. I asked, why wouldn't they have searched the purse? And you're like, well, they're dummies. Well, yeah. Now, they're not all scientists there. They're dumb MPs there as well. So that was interesting. So now what are they going to do with that information? We saw they left Hawkins. So where are they going to go? That honestly, how is someone not within Hawkins' radar, so to speak, not going to see them? And how are they going to take it to, say, an outside police station or something like that, or a newspaper,
source,
and not have someone from Hawkins already there that's already going to just shut the shit down and be like, hey, we tried to play nice with you, and then threaten and or torture them more. And then we had the reveal at the end of Hopper finding the tunnels to it, which Will kept seeing in his visions. As he keeps seeing going through these tunnels, and there, sure enough, is the said tunnel. So now Hopper's got to go back to Joyce's and to the Byers and look at essentially the map. And another thing, like you brought up too, hopefully make the cut, is when Mike got there and he's like, hey, I need to see Will. And, oh, no, he's not. Well, come, I'll tell him you drop by. It's like, well, is it about the vision you saw the other night?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now we can talk. No, you get, and I think we've all said it from the beginning, so much would happen if they just would keep talking. They can trust each other. Don't trust Hawkins. Don't trust anyone outside of Hopper in the police department, because I don't think those two goofs would be able to keep a secret. And just keep your core people together and talking. Don't talk to Mike's mom or dad either. Just talk to the core people. And this situation would get taken care of, or not taken care of, but they could work together to figure stuff out, especially with what's going on with Will, because that is huge. How are we going to get it out? We're going to have Elle talk to him. We're going to have Elle, obviously that. It all leads back to getting Elle back into the fold. Whether Hopper wants to admit or not, he's going to have to bring her in on this, because Hopper, you honestly, like we saw, last season, how much did the guns and stuff actually do to the
creatures?
To the creatures, not a damn thing.
Nope.
But Elle took care of it right away, and should have found Dustin and should have taken care of Dart right away too. God dang it, Dustin.
Yeah, the two big things that jumped out at me this episode was when the episode started, we had two just amazing performances back to
Oh
back
yeah. Sorry I didn't highlight that.
Well, that's right.
Will crushed
Yeah,
it.
You're a little worked up about
That's
it.
right. You got to say something for me in the oak over here. That's
the
fine.
cat.
Yeah, with Muse. But no, those two performances that they opened with Joyce and Will, and then with Hopper and Jane 11, were just outstanding. And I think that's what makes this series so good, is how you fall in love with the characters, and they do such a good job. Even though this one was under 50 minutes, that's very limited
42.
screen time for each character. I mean, you look at how much screen time is each character really getting. Like if you went back and had a stopwatch, okay, how long is Elle actually on screen for? How long is Billy actually on screen for? And Max, and then of course our crew and Hopper, etc. You wonder. It's done so well to make you fall in love with these characters with limited time. And it's through scenes like that make this show what it is. And that's why it's so great. Of course, Elle, look at, towards the end there, and it's not just another lie for Elle. It's another person who let her down. She thinks Papa let her down. She didn't know about Mom. And so that's a whole new thing. Somebody else who she feels maybe discarded her. Now she feels like she can't trust Mike. So he was with Max, of course, in a situation that if she'd got there 5 seconds earlier would have been very different. But so Ella's in these situations where everybody she's known has either lied to her or let her down. And she must feel like, what have I done wrong? I haven't done anything wrong necessarily, not out of her control, outside from clipping a few guys in season 1, but that was a different situation. But yeah, so, and what she's going through to be so isolated, and like we said, Answer, you touched on it, didn't they learn from season 1, if we all work together and share information, we're better off? But I will say the caveat to that is because of the time jump of a year, we don't exactly know as the audience how the group kind of drifted away from what they did. Like Joyce doesn't even know about 11. And Hopper's over there all the time, right? Like Joyce doesn't know that 11's with Hopper. She doesn't know that.
Yeah. I thought you were saying initially. I was like, yeah.
No, but she doesn't know.
No,
that,
nobody
that
knows.
11's with Hopper. Yeah, nobody knows that.
No, because
we have
why
all
would
these
Hopper tell
secrets.
anybody? Because if he told anybody,
right,
loose leaves.
Yeah, so we have all these secrets between our group, and I think they're highlighting that this season, how secrets between friends don't help. They only hurt and they only cause problems, and you'd be so much better off telling the truth about everything. Like, look, I get it'd be a lot for them to tell Max and bring her into the fold and catch her up on everything. But at this point, she's already seen Dart. So it's not going to be a stretch for Max to take in if they explain, okay, well, this is who 11 is. She's a young girl who was in a lab who they either gave to or had these powers, and they were trying to amplify and use it as a weapon, and all this stuff happened. Like, that's not much of a stretch given what she's already seen. And you know, Max is one of my favorite characters of the whole series. And man, the thing with her and Billy, again, I don't remember why the relationship is the way it is, but Billy is such an asshole to her, but we don't know why as the viewer. Is it something he was thrust into and had to take care of her and it wasn't his choice? Something traumatic happened? I don't remember. I really don't. And so that's why he's such a mystery to me. And the way that he kind of, I'm not going to say opened up to Steve, but he gave him the tip on the basketball court. He wasn't being quite a dick to him, and when they had the showers. So it was interesting how is Billy kind of trying to find his way in town here a little bit. You think you would just after a while. Like, look, very few people can go around through life being a complete asshole to everybody and not eventually warm up to somebody with some level of friendship. So that was really wild for me. But again, it's so much fun to go back and rewatch this and kind of remember some things that, again, I use the analogy. It's like a photo album that you're looking through. You remember some things, but not the hows and the whys. But yeah, so just so much fun to go back.
It's actually a really good photo analogy, or a real analogy of the photo albums. You go through family photo albums, you're like, oh God, I remember Ish being here, but I don't remember like this exact moment the photo was taken. Yeah, this one, again,
it was a laugh.
I don't know whether I should apologize. I do feel bad, like how hard I was laughing when we found out about Muse, just because.
Yeah, I saw you chuckling over there.
I was like, oh,
great.
I think he was fist pumping too. Oak.
Yeah, he was just like,
Answer. I think Oak was
done with cats. All dogs go to heaven.
Like Answer's predictions, he was so. Answer was not like, oh, look at this little guy. Answer right out of the gate.
I've seen enough movies, enough TV shows. When you see something that's like that, it's not cute and cuddly.
Yeah, there was.
Burn it. Send it to hell.
Look, and I think a lot of people. I don't know. I don't know what my initial reaction was when he had it. I certainly didn't.
I
bet you'd be like, oh, what the fuck is that? I could see you being like that.
No, I didn't remember. Like I don't recall thinking that it was going to turn into what the fucking head like Demogorgon.
I thought it was going to be something they could use to their advantage. I think that's
it was
the way
like, oh shit, like this went sideways real quick. And then the other thing I did forget is like how big it got that quick. Like now it's the size of
like a small dog,
like a medium-sized dog.
Medium-sized dog. And remember the
Answer's just going back through the scene right now. Oh, look at that.
Oh, cute and cuddly, huh, Dustin?
Oh boy.
Oh, whatever.
Not good. But
no, that cat is cute and cuddly.
I'm not laughing at the most inappropriate time. But it was just because, and look, I'm sure Answers, I'm sure, I know you've been on the flip side of that, where there's a few things that we've watched where we're making predictions and Answer goes like this, and I can catch him out of the side of his eye, like
I just like to look at the camera.
Stonewalling us, or doing the whole like look at the camera thing, which I definitely am doing, catching myself doing now. But another great episode. As far as the things I didn't, that's how you and I should actually start each reaction. Here's what I do remember. Here's what I didn't. The Dart taking out the cat, definitely remembered that. I did not remember Nancy and Jonathan going and getting kind of caught up. And that's why I said at the end of last episode, I'm like, I don't recall why Nancy would be making a phone call, knowing that it was tapped, asking to meet up at a certain time and place. And it's like, okay, she was playing them basically
to get in there,
you know. And it's almost like they should have been like, wow, that was too easy. Something must be up with these two, you know.
Yeah, teenagers.
As far as, you know, Answer brings up, you think they would have checked their bags and stuff. I think now cell phones, voice recorders, microphones, everything is, there's so much small technology that you're very mindful of, where back then, I don't know if, you know, because I mean, look, this is 84. I want to say the Walkman only came out in like, God, was it sometime between 80 and 82? I don't know, maybe 79.
Was still using the record player.
Yeah, so I don't know what year the Walkman came out. We should ask our just Google it right quick what year the Walkman came out. I could ask our good friend Siri here, but she likes to talk too loud during our reviews. So that I didn't recall. As far as the tensions with with Max and the group, that pretty clear recollection of, but 79. So it did come out in 79. Yep.
March of 79.
In 79. Okay. I knew it was the late 70s, early 80s. So, I don't know if right away, it had recording. It looks like it did have recording capabilities, right?
Because it looked like journalists had smaller ones beforehand.
Yeah, the Pressman, the small recorder. Okay.
So, yeah, I wonder.
But in any regard, I didn't think that to be like this huge, like, oh, whatever. I mean, they probably wouldn't have thought that she's gonna be recording them. But that was definitely cool. Mason Quinn, you bring up the point, like, if we could just get everybody together to be open and have these conversations. And regardless of what we're talking about, stranger things like that in real life, the more people you get to come together to share information,
imagine that,
the lot quicker. It's like, hey, doing a puzzle by yourself without all the pieces, and somebody else is like, oh, I have a piece, I have a piece, I have a piece. Well, it's gonna make this go a whole lot easier. But no, another great episode. They hit us, with. The interesting thing about this show is that they do a very good job of bringing in science fiction, bringing in nostalgia from the 80s, but also bringing in a lot of emotion, especially in the way of trauma from Elle. We saw it with Hopper earlier on with his daughter, which was some really, really heavy stuff. But so seeing Elle, going through and learning more about her mother and then going out and seeking her out, that was really, really powerful. And I don't recall what happens moving forward with the relationship between her and Hopper, if she calls him out on the mom and stuff like that. Like when she was when she was digging, so my thought process when she was digging under the cabin, because that I don't recall, I thought maybe she was going to find something about Sarah. And then all of a sudden, like maybe she was going to have this empathy moment, like, oh my God, he lost his daughter. But I didn't recall like her learning about her mom. And it's, just for a child who's had such a horrible, horrible upbringing and, to learn she had a mother, and then, Hopper saying, oh, she's gone. And then, well, I'm out there, I can see her. Now she knows otherwise. There's just so much that she's going through. And you guys brought up an interesting point. It's like, she spent all these years in a lab, and now she's in this cabin. Granted, she's not having all the tests run on her and stuff like that, but she's still very much facing the isolation. And she gets half of her days with Hopper and gets to watch TV, but she's facing a level of isolation that's not healthy for anyone. It's crazy. There's a survival show that I really love called Alone. I think it's on the History Channel. Basically, it's like a legit survival show. They fly people out in the middle of nowhere, and you have to just basically see how long you can survive out there. And a lot of people, like, who are, experienced, like wilderness survival type people, they don't just take normal people, tap out early just because the isolation. Like,
they can't handle being alone.
It just drives them nuts.
Yeah, despite having all the skills and everything.
The tools, everything. Look, there's obviously hunger and weather conditions that make it not pleasant, but people can't handle the isolation. And so you imagine what the isolation does to Elle emotionally, especially considering, because on one hand you could argue, well, if she was lab life was all she knew. You know, we saw Papa like, oh, you're going to get a special gift, you know, like, you know, it's just a piece of shit, you know, but she had an opportunity to experience real friendship and, you know, companionship and what it feels like to belong. And that's just snatched away from her. And again, she's, you know, in a cabin, which, you know, for me, I'm looking at this. It's weird. Like the older you get, you're like, oh, that place looks awesome.
That's the thing is, you look at it like,
you know,
oh,
you might look at it like, oh, you might look at it like a dump out in the woods. Now I'm 45. I'm like, oh, I'd love to own that place. Out in the middle of nowhere, old cabin. Might update the fridge a little bit, but
update you know,
but it looks perfect. But of course, you know, and also it should be noted, like at that age, even if there is stuff to do, I'm sure, you know, for families who went camping or go to North or on vacations, you get kids in that, you know, junior high, teenage years when they're on the family vacations. I'm bored.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, because
you know?
they're too old to do like kid stuff, but they're too young to be able to like hop in a car and drive
and
somewhere.
go somewhere.
To the
So there's they
whatever.
feel kind of like they're stuck. I remember when we were kids going up north, and when my older brother got into his, you know, mid-teens and stuff, he was just like all week it was like misery for him. I couldn't have stayed home and I could have stayed at home. I would have been fine.
Where all my friends
you know,
are.
well, not for a week. You know, it's pushing it a little. But
just give him some money. He could be like Home Alone. He could go get stuff he needs.
But in any regard, all these things I'm bringing up is because, you know, they you know, it's you try to relate to what Elle's going through and compare it to similar situations that either you've experienced or people that you know have, and you kind of feel her pain. As far as Hopper digging in the field, I didn't remember the big crater. Didn't remember that he
found the tunnel.
Found the tunnel. Again, we're going to get to things, and of course, this episode, the dart that I do remember. So I don't want to come across like, oh, I don't remember anything, but it's just the stuff that really sticks. But
not mad at Dustin.
Found the tunnels and just answer's not mad. He says, "Well, dude, it's the cat." Oh, sorry guys, but Hopper finding the tunnels. I mean. It was wild. The one thing I will say that I really liked about this show that I found very interesting that I don't know if it's going to make the cut. It's interesting that with his hush hush and his secretive and all that as Hawkins is, I love the fact that the writers had them be like, no, see, this is what we're dealing with. Yeah. Instead of just like, we can't tell you, it's secretive, you can't know anything, and keeping them in the dark, they bring them in and they show them. And I wonder, you got to wonder if they do that because it's like, well, if they tell anybody else, they're just going to look like they're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lab, and underneath the lab, there's a portal to this upside down place. It's an alternate dimension. Like, sure. You know, like, yeah, let them see. You know, it's almost like, it's almost like when you hear stories of, you know, people talking about being abducted by aliens, and everybody just immediately dismisses them as being like crazy. Right. And I think that's still a big thing. Not everybody. But so it's kind of like one of those things where, yeah, we'll bring you in, we'll show you what's going on, and you can understand the severity of it. And
I think the intimidation factor as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously with torture, but just showing them what they're actually
This is the level of what we're dealing with here. So another great episode. And this is, I said it last episode, I'm going to continue to say it. This has been so much fun. Look, maybe when we get on to season 3 and especially season 4, when there's a lot more recollection of what happens, it'll feel a little bit more like, okay, now it's just kind of rehashing most of what I already remembered. But this has been a ton of fun these early seasons.
You guys already enjoyed it. I'm starting to enjoy it. I've been enjoying it the whole time. I just need Dustin to win me back, all right? The glue knew everything that went wrong. Why? That's all I ask.
Need Billy to stop being such an asshole to everybody. I remembered why I didn't like his character, because like when he came on screen and you popped for him, I was like, why does Oak like him? The guy's a total asshole.
He just likes his car.
And I can't remember why.
There's probably going to be something going on that he's giving you a look. He's giving you a look.
Do you really
give you the
okay, but do you just in general, do you recall
like his
Billy's
journey?
arc and things that happen with him?
I don't. There's
I
one
shouldn't,
thing
I shouldn't say
that,
he's. I should look. His. I will say this without spoiling it to answer.
He does A, B, and C.
His character is entertaining. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I find his character to be very entertaining.
Asshole.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying he's not.
It's entertaining when he's like
I'm
wanting to
not
beat the shit out of Max.
I'm
all
not
right?
saying
Yeah,
it's
give him one of
entertaining,
these.
or
Is
he's
it
a good
entertaining when
guy.
I give you one of these?
I'm not saying he's a good guy. I'm saying he's entertaining. The bad. He's your typical '80s bad boy. He's got the mullet. He's in high school with like a little mustache. He's got the abs.
I
he's
run
got the
this
Camaro.
school.
Well, he runs it now, and not King Steve.
And the thing is he comes in, and it's like another interesting thing. Like usually in '80s films, when somebody had the Camaro and the mullet and they smoked and stuff, they weren't the jocks. They were the they were the benders in
Breakfast Club.
In Breakfast Club, and then you had the Emilio Estevez. Those were two separate characters, right? And another interesting thing, the kid who is smoking, who's got the mullet, who's got the Camaro, they're also positioning him as the athlete, which is, it's not like he's, 6'2", 6'3".
Hey,
He's
Bender
just-
could dribble between his legs and was making free throws in Breakfast Club.
He was going to get a scholarship.
I'm just saying, in Breakfast Club, those were two distinctly separate characters,
I know what
as
you're
they
saying.
were in a lot of '80s films. The bad boy and the jock.
Yeah,
were
we know,
two
and the nerd
characters.
always got the girl. All right, that's what it always.
But they're merging them here.
They're
so.
merging.
Still
Well,
an
all right.
asshole.
Well, back to the the fact of the matter is,
That's a
you
matter of
guys,
fact.
you guys enjoyed it. They're re-enjoying it. I'm of course loving it so far, except for Dustin. You got to win me back. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.